Ullapool's always been a fishing port and then became a ferry port. We'd noticed that a lot of traffic was driving along the south pavement, putting pedestrians at risk, so I was really keen to improve the safety. The road was trunked in 1970 when the ferry first came here, so prior to that it was a single track road. It was made a bit wider, but not as wide as necessary now for modern vehicles and big ferries. Obviously the capacity of the ferry has, I would say, doubled since the Sullivan in 1970, and about 280,000 passengers, 110,000 cars and maybe 350,000 tonne of freight. Cruise ships had a bit, obviously, with coaches. Some days we'd have 20 coaches for one ship. All of them are on a tight time schedule. Started looking at it in 2016, had a meeting with Transport Scotland. We talked about just the narrowness of the trunk road, and it kind of grew from there. Board, particularly our chairman and vice chairman, just wanted, they sat and looked at it and thought we could do something better here. I mean, leisure's quite a big market now. Even our local guys, local residents, never had any real opportunity to keep their boats in our harbour. So I was really keen that we would have a sort of a community harbour, house probably 45, 46 local resident vessels, and have 6 or 8 visitor pontoon berths for yachts coming. I mean, we had a guy in last week from America, we get loads of guys from Norway. It's really great to welcome people here. Extended the original pontoon primarily to improve the safety for inshore fishermen. They now all work off a pontoon berth. We have about 7.5 metres of promenade and cycleway combined, and it just gives you complete safety from traffic. We were very keen to improve accessibility for all. We put ramps down to the beach. It was very much in our mind that it should be good for everybody that wants to use it and safe for everybody that wants to use it.
My name's Michael Osborne and I'm the sub-agent here for RJ McLeod. So the project is kind of 2 main parts. One part being the kind of marine work, which is all the sort of the piling work for the shore quay and the tubular piles for the pontoons. And then the dredging work, the land-based stuff, the retaining wall, the rock armour, and then kind of more the sort of streetscaping side of things, so the surfacing, the slabbing, the stone work on the retaining wall, and the tar work. At our peak we had 36 people on site, and these range from local people to some coming as far as from the north of England.
Funding worked out okay. The harbour's actually paid for 75% of our part of it, and we've got 25% funding for the rest from HIE, and Transport Scotland obviously covered all the costs for the trunk road. So it worked out really well for Ullapool. Took the opportunity to extend the hard standing, so we've trebled the size of that within this marine licence project. And we hope that one day we'll build a water sports centre, a multi-use water sports centre on that land, so that the wild swimmers, the skiffers, kayakers, paddleboarders can all have a place to, have a shower and maybe, an internet cafe, that sort of thing. So that's kind of our next plan. It's a nice open space. Come down here, enjoy Ullapool, sit in the seafront, and businesses should thrive off the back of that. I'd be amazed if they don't.